Hello everyone, KazoWAR here with a Wi-Fi battle against Hitman. This is an OU match, and I'll lead off with a Dawn fan, and he leads off with a Ferrothorn. The first turn here, I decided to switch into Celebi because I was predicting a Power Whip, which he does go for, and Celebi took that extremely well, even without any defensive EVs. I go for a trick here to put a Choice Scarf on it because I did not believe it was Choice Banded. So now Celebi has leftovers. I decided to go for a Earth Power, but he goes into his Salamence and it's immune to ground type attacks, so it did no damage. I do stay in and try to go for a Hidden Power Ice, and I was able to outspeed. I'm pretty lucky if I won a speed time, but the Salamence could have not been max speed, so I'm not really sure if that was a speed tie or not. So now he brings in his Alakazam, and I decided to switch it to Jirachi because this was my special wall, and I don't think any of Alakazam's moves would have been super effective on Jirachi anyways. So that was my best bet there. He does switch out while I went for the Wish, predicting him to try to hit me and put more damage on me, but he doesn't. He goes to Ferrothorn. So now I just U-turn out, and I decided to bring in Keldeo because Keldeo was my only Pokemon that had a super effective hit against the Ferrothorn, and I wanted to try to put some big damage on it. So I do go for the Secret Sword, and he does predict that and goes into his Tentacruel, which takes the hit really well. So now I'm deciding to switch out, and I decided to go into a Garchomp, and he does go for a Toxic, which is kind of good for me because he could have went for an attacking move and probably did more damage, so that's good. I do go for a Swords Dance, predicting him to do switch, fearing an Earthquake. So now I get to go off and do a doubles powered Earthquake on the Ferrothorn, which is almost enough to knock it out. He does set up Leech Seed, but it's not enough to withstand another hit there, so Ferrothorn is taken down. And then after the Iron Barbs and the poison damage, I get my Select Berry off. So now that his Alakazam comes in, and my Garchomp was able to outspeed it and do some major damage, but it does have a Focus Sash there, so I was able to take it out, and Garchomp does get taken out with a Psyshock there. I'm going to Dawn Fan here, and I'm thinking if I should Ice Shard or if I should Rapid Spin, because I wasn't sure if it was going to switch or not. And I do decide to go for an Ice Shard, and it was lucky for me because he does stay in, and now his Alakazam is taken out. So now he goes with a Tentacruel here, and I decided switching to Gyarados to take the water move, which he does go for, and he does get a crit on it, but luckily he didn't burn me. So now I get to go for a Choice Banded Earthquake after he Toxic my Gyarados, and it's enough to one-hit KO the Tentacruel there. So now he brings in a Tyranitar, and then I decide to switch out, and I do switch into Keldeo here to resist the Stone Edge, and it does a ton of damage. So I think it's a Choice Banded Tyranitar, but anyways, I go for the Secret Sword, so one-hit KO, and knocks out the Tyranitar. So now he brings out his Staraptor here. And I do go into Jirachi because of the resistance, but even after resistance, it still does a ton of damage with that double edge there. And he does outspeed me, and Jirachi's not able to take a second hit, so I wasn't able to put any damage on it from Jirachi, but it wasn't too bad because all that recoil damage brought it down really low. So I go into Dawn Fan here, and I go for the Ice Shard, and it's almost enough to take it out, but not quite. But even after his hit, the recoil will take him out. So that's the battle there. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.